Good morning, Natural Grandma viewers. I always like the before and after. Here today I was shooting back from that corner down there back up to where I'm standing, and you couldn't see through there, couldn't see goats. The owner of this property decided to come with loppers and chainsaw, and you can hear a chainsaw running in the back. And they're bringing down some brush, because this will be like the final day of cleanup here. We brought down some brush here in front of the house, opening that up some more. See, she can't quite reach some of them I pulled down, so she's up on the sill there getting some. The babies are down here cleaning up. They've got a maple there that was standing in front of that house. Now you can see the house. And a few days ago you couldn't see through there at all. We were in that basement on the other side of that boat is where I was shooting from. But it's just amazing the before and after of goats on cleanup and what they can do for you to get properties back in order. They get them all cleaned up to where you can get in and get to the base of brush. You notice that this house here's, we couldn't see the side of that house before, and they've done all this. They've pulled, leaves down from 8 feet high. Absolutely couldn't walk through that area right there before, between that old wash house there and that old garage. You could not even see through there, walk through there, and that's cleaned up. There's more limbs there in the back that around that old concrete pile that they've brought down. Some trees. They brought down this tree here in front of this garage. Could not see between the two garages. That was a barely walk through there where I put the fence there. And this is another property here that didn't want us to clean up his house. And you can see, you can't see the house. I'm going to get back a little bit farther so you can see that. This other house looked just like that. People come in and mow the yards, and they're old abandoned houses, and without any people there cutting brush, pretty soon it just grows brush right around the edge of the house. No place better for an acorn or a seed to grow than right up next against that warm house. It's up on the power lines, trying to pull them down. So that's what this house behind us looked like 5 days ago before the goats. And they'll come out of here probably tomorrow morning. But you see, the cleanup on the side of the house isn't too much now. If he wants that totally cleaned up, he can walk right in there with a chainsaw and get to those sprouts and cut them down. And we'll bring the goats back in October, because this is a neighboring property. And anything that comes up from that regrowth, they'll nip that off in October. And then if he wants to come in and really take those stumps down, he can get to everything then. The wintertime is a good time in Missouri to fully clean properties, but this is the kids at work. That area, that tree was total jungle. It wasn't very tall, but it was total jungle. Couldn't walk through. Pulled those down earlier, and they've mostly took all the leaves off of these. Then they can just pile those limbs, and that area in there was a no-see zone. You couldn't see through it whatsoever. But I was sitting, when I filmed here today, I was sitting right over here feeding the dogs. The goats were walking that ledge right there. And if you remember, you could barely see the ledge, let alone see on through there. That old house foundation that burned. This was all growed in there. You couldn't see any of it. Go back and re-watch that video, because I'm going to give you a shot from the same place. Romeo was out there pulling on that tree limb, and I was sitting right here watching Precious eat, and we were filming kids on that ledge trying to walk. You couldn't see the house. You couldn't see through. You couldn't hardly tell a little big oak tree was there. Definitely couldn't see down through here. And we couldn't see goats up through there because they were eating on the other side, and I tried to get a shot through there. And I remember panning in and saying, well, there's goats up there eating a little bit of grain I give them, and you couldn't see them. So that's 5 days of goats to go and kids at work. So just a little after video of the one I give you here today, showing Romeo. I think I titled it Romeo something, so anyways, wish my memory was better. There's our little Spanish Billy, Sir William. He's a handsome lad too. So anyways, it's not all fun. I got a dog out to go get the fireworks. Yesterday was 4th of July, and the fireworks have just wreaked havoc on my dog. So I got a 10-month-old out that I got to coax back here. So Papa better get to work. Natural Grandma, I wish you were having this good a day.